Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to check out the latest video from Orbit Culture, a band that we've done a few times on the channel, a band that I've really gotten to love. These guys have such a good sound. And then imagine my excitement when I got an email from one of the band members telling me that there was going to be a brand new video coming out, and if I wanted to get the video ahead of time so we could watch it ahead of time, pre-recorded, and have it ready for the day of the release. Because if we didn't do this, we wouldn't check this video until like next week or something, right? Because, you know, but this way we could pre-check it, pre-record it, and then give it to you on the release day. Genius from them and genius from everybody who thought about this idea. I guess them, because they're the ones that came up to us, asked us if we wanted to check it out.
When you got the message, you were jumping up and down like a little girl.
I was really excited because when they sent me the email, I was like, wow, Orbit Culture got my email, like they know who the fuck we are. I was like, I know who they are, but who are we? You know what I mean? Like, we're nobodies. But anyways, they were kind enough to send me the unlisted link, so we got to see this video and record what we're going to record now, and then give it to you on the release day. I could not be more excited. All right, so the name of the song is Nensha. Official music video. Orbit Culture. You ready for this?
I'm excited. I
am excited as well. So put on your seatbelt, and let's strap in. I was going to say strap on, but that's something else. I had to pause there for a minute to see what's the correct English word. Strap in. Okay, let's strap in. don't think I've heard a song like this in a very long time. Very long time. Wow. Mamma mia. Che cosa.
Stromboli. Those are only...
Is that the only thing you know how to say? Stromboli? What the hell is Stromboli?
It's like an Italian thing.
I need to gather my thoughts here. Can I go first on this? I really feel like I need to talk. This song is absolutely incredible. People always refer to songs that are powerful, that have like a huge, strong presence as making you want to punch mountains. If there's a song that makes you, never mind punching, I'm talking about like head-butting. Like this song makes you want to...
Zidane a mountain.
Exactly. I feel like going up to Mount Everest and just Zinedine Zidane Mount Everest. You know what I mean? Like throw Earth out of his axis. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, this song is so powerful in so many levels. I really feel like this song is really hard to digest and break it down because there's so much happening in it. That chugging riff that it has, that wave of coming and going.
The riff they have that they start off this song, they have it in a lot of songs, and that riff is, it's so heavy.
The style.
It's just the style of it. I haven't heard it before other than these guys doing it. It's just... It's amazing. I just don't know how they do it.
Okay, so let me break something down for you. I want to break down this song for you, and I want to hear your input on these things. To me, this song is it pulls off of at least I can think 3 bands. All right, certain parts of this song, Meshuggah. Certain parts of this song, Insomnium. Certain parts of this song, Metallica, from like Injustice for All going backwards. Not the new Metallica, the old school Metallica. Now, I want to explain all 3.
Okay.
All right. These guys do the change between clean vocals and harsh vocals. They're one of the bands that really pulls it off like nobody's business.
Yeah.
It's absolutely intertwined. It's like the way they weave in and out of the clean vocals, harsh vocals. To me,
the clean vocals are real. Like,
okay, so let's start with the clean vocals. So, what do you want to say?
Like, one of my favorite clean vocals in metal is
I
this
agree.
guy because I don't know, he has like kind of a ruggedness to it.
Okay, so let me say this. I mentioned 3 bands: Insomnium, Meshuggah, and Metallica. Let's start perhaps with the least obvious, Metallica, because right now people are like, Metallica? What the? What?
Those exact words.
I'm sure. Right now there's people like with those faces, like spitting their coffee over their keyboard, all sorts of nonsense. Listen to the clean vocals. There's certain parts of the clean vocals during the verses. There's certain pockets there. Feels like James Hetfield style. No, I'm not saying sounds like James Hetfield.
It's because of the kind of ruggedness.
The ruggedness. It sounds
that's why I said in the last time we did Orbit Culture, kind of sounds like Disturbed vocals.
Yeah, but I didn't agree with you too much. I don't think it sounds like that. I think it sounds...
It's just because of the ruggedness.
The ruggedness, okay. To me, in this specific track, if I close my eyes and I listen to certain songs like Harvester of Sorrow, Blackened, any older stuff, not Master of Puppets so much, perhaps more from the Injustice for All album. But if I go back to that album and the way James Hetfield's vocals come across, the ruggedness that they have, the way they come across the clean vocals on this track exactly the same. I like that. I like that roughness that the clean vocals have. The clean vocals totally reminded me of Metallica and the Injustice for All album, perhaps going back a little bit more to like Ride the Lightning, but Ride the Lightning, they were more squeaky. He had more of a squeaky approach. James Hetfield did. I find that they were perhaps at the most rugged point during the Injustice for All album. So let's go with Injustice for All. So that's where I bring the Metallica in. There were certain pockets of clean vocals in this song I totally felt. I'm not saying it sounded like James Hetfield, but it had the same similar sound to it, almost sound to it. So that is where the Metallica for me comes in. The overall song is like a blend of Meshuggah and Insomnium. Like some parts are so melodic, are so melancholic, like almost like an Insomnium track. Specifically that really stripped down bridge towards the end of the song.
Yeah.
Not many bands include those kind of bridges into a song that's this heavy. Most people would be expecting the solo to come in that spot, right? They didn't put the solo there. They put this really stripped down. You could consider it's not a solo, but it's a stripped down portion there.
Yeah.
To me, that stripped down portion reminds me of Insomnium. They do that very well. They have songs that are very heavy, very drawn out, and then they switch it on you, and they bring in this like stripped down bridge that then ties into the second portion of the song. These guys did the same way. So there were certain melancholic portions, specifically that little bridge there, that reminded me of Insomnium. Then the song had a lot of Meshuggah in it, like absolutely relentless. That the changes in direction that it has, that chugging riff. Like
I gotta say, the way this song starts, I said that riff is like
like their trademark.
That's what I was about to say.
It doesn't sound the same in other songs that we've done, but it has some of the.
It does.
To you, to me, it's just the characteristics.
The first song we did, I forgot the name, but
Red Fog.
Red Fog. If you listen to the first song we did and you listen to that first, like literally as it starts, that is the same kind of like that is the same thing that they used in this song. It's kind of like their. If you hear that, it's Orbit Culture. It's not any other band. It's kind of like how
they have their own way of putting that sound together.
Yeah, it's kind of like how we've done Amon Amarth. It's like
certain sounds. I agree with you on that.
It's them.
It's not necessarily like we've said this before when we were talking about Amon Amarth. It's not like the song sounds the same, but there's certain characteristics built in within that riff.
It's them.
That as soon as you hear it, you need 2 seconds and you know exactly what's the band.
Riff, and it's right at the start too. So that 2 seconds right at the start, you know, it's Orbit Culture because
very unique to this.
It's very unique to them.
Man, the changes in direction because the song. Okay, you would expect sometimes a song to change direction when you go from clean to harsh vocals. Obviously, at that point, there's a change in direction, or when you put that melodic bridge there. But even within the heaviness, there's a change and direction of where the song is going. The drums coming in really heavy, then the guitar, like there's this constant. The song is never. It's not linear at all. It's not like you kind of got to expect what's the next step and what's coming. It's constantly changing. That's why I said it reminds me a little of Meshuggah, because Meshuggah does that it just feels like your ears are being pulled in 100 different directions and you don't know to which note do I pay attention to, what's coming next. You know, I just got that feeling listening to this track. So heavy, that chugging riff like just comes in waves and waves. Oh man, I honestly don't know what I like the most, the clean or the harsh. I like both. The clean vocals are phenomenal, that ruggedness.
Because the clean vocal parts, when they come in, it's perfect.
It almost allows you to catch your breath a little bit. Like you feel like you're just like when the clean vocals come in, you feel like, all right, I just took that one breath in,
and that's the only breath you're gonna take.
Exactly, and then after that is just pure relentlessness, and the song just gets like just absolutely balls to the wall, like magnetic. It has so much energy. Wow, what an incredible track! Perhaps of all the songs we've done from them, this is perhaps, in my opinion, this is the one with more substance. This song is like a steak, like a steak this thick. It's just there's so many moving parts. There's so much about this song. Absolutely incredible. What a track. Thank you. All right. On that note, I think we're done, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Come back tomorrow. There won't be any Orbit Culture videos, unfortunately, but there will be something else. See you tomorrow, guys.
See ya.